Hello, today we're going to talk about scheduling a recurring audio conference meeting using the 3CX software. From your main 3CX console page, on the left-hand side, you're going to schedule conference. If you have not scheduled any conferences, you'll be able to automatically schedule one. If you have some already set, you'll see them listed here. Just click on the plus sign to add a new conference. Let's go to audio, set it as a later date. So if you'd like to do this as a recurring conference, you need to think about how far out you plan on having these meetings, because you're going to pick the farthest date out, because otherwise the meetings will expire after the original meeting date has passed. So say if we're going to be on a project for about 5 months, what we might want to do is pick 6 months out. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll just say September 30th is going to be the last of our meetings. So let's just say this is going to be typically around 2 p.m. And the meetings are only going to last about 30 minutes. You can set this for as long as you need. If you think they're going to be hour-long meetings, you can just call it a whatever subject line. So this is just going to be a weekly project update conversation, weekly update to talk about project progress. And then in the calendar box here, you're going to want to pick the iCal. Go ahead and say create meeting. At the bottom, it will download a little file. So then you're going to want to come in here and then pick the first date that this meeting is going to start. So for right now, we would say the meeting is going to be starting, it's going to be every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Come up here and say recurrence. So every day or every Wednesday, 2 p.m. to 2:30, lasts a half hour. We're going to say this occurs weekly on Wednesdays. And we think this is going to end by actually probably the 30th. And then click OK in that aspect. You're also going to want to come up here and set yourself as busy rather than free. Otherwise, people can say schedule other things during the same time on your schedule, because it'll show you as free instead of being in this meeting. If you want some kind of reminder, you can set a reminder. I typically set one about 15 minutes prior to the meeting. Go in and invite the people that you need to the meeting, as many as you need to. And once you have everything set, go ahead and click send. Oh, I almost forgot. So we'll say don't send. So location in here, if you want to, you can just come in here and just type phone conference so that everybody knows it's just an audio conference. When it comes time for that actual meeting, you can go into the calendar section of Outlook and then go to the meeting itself. If you are an internal employee, you can just dial 700 and it will ask you for the PIN number to join the conference. If you have someone that's calling from outside of the organization, they can dial this phone number, and then it will the same thing. We'll ask them to enter the PIN number, and they'll be able to join the conference. And typically, that is all you really need to. Every week, the phone number and the PIN will be the same for that recurring conference. So everything should be all set.